Hello and welcome back to the Witcher Wild Hunt, where we continue with episode 72. In the last one, we finished our master-crafted griffin
Geralt
gear.
had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h too began to lay plans of his own.
And this recap skips on the fact that we removed two crones. We removed Imlerith, a general of the Wild Hunt. And as I said, we also crafted the master-crafted griffin gear. Crafted the master-crafted. You get the gist. What do we have here? We have Avallac'h and Triss in the Chameleon. We have Yennefer in Crippled Gate. And Ciri somewhere over there. Well, I think it would make sense to start from the Chameleon.
I've been cranky since morning.
That's just talk.
Washed your hair lately?
Oh, I've had enough of living.
Eh? I removed this guy.
Mug like that won't get you a copper. Gots to be elegant like me.
How are things, Dudu?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece. Not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Gotta admit, your Menga, it's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learnt what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After two, I caught myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
Dudu, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I've a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books. And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to Skelligan raiders, rendering me insolvent. When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting. After all, you humans rule the world.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
You copper, look, you've got a pie.
How's
Got a
your
minute?
girl?
For you, my friend, always.
Got a portrait of Hierarch Hemmelfart I'm willing to part with. Want it?
Yes, those halfling painters. This one of theirs? Wonderful. I put this up at the Rosemary and Thyme. It'll make those temple guard inspections so much easier.
Ran into Molly. She says hello.
Molly? Which Molly?
One you promised to show your butterfly collection to.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Butterfly collection? You of all people could stand to be a little more inventive.
Molly didn't need inventive. She needed attentive. Average, run-of-the-mill girl. But give her a smile. Notice her shoes. Let her chat about them a bit. And she'd turn into a wellspring of passion.
See you, Dandelion.
What about Priscilla? Are we going to learn anything about it?
Deals Fiztech.
Sorry guys, you just seem to have my stash here.
Zoltan.
Geralt.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later. Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Oh, she's not little girl.
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under control. Mind if we change the subject? Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Know what Yen's found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
The long one, please.
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
De Vlister. Rings a bell.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a dimeridium band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
God damn it.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan Bear, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
Wow.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Need to take care of something first. Meet you somewhere later?
Fine. The fountain outside the Passiflora. And hurry, please.
Do we need to explore the rest of the premises, by the way? I mean, out of pure curiosity, of course. Of course you have your own balcony. And the size of that. Okay. What's bothering the sage?
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have, unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly you might say you inspired me.
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
How do you know? Or are you bluffing?
Eredin made sure very few individuals knew of his betrayal. Most are now dead.
Didn't answer my question.
How matters not. What matters is, I know. And I have an idea how to use this knowledge.
Haven't mentioned killing Gels.
Such drastic means are not always necessary.
So you probably plan to offer him a deal.
Brilliant deduction. Bravo.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here? Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Land of the NL?
You don't recall. After all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Alder folk. The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me? Not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example. One such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
Meet you there. Gotta see to something along the way.
Hurry. I'd rather not loiter in the street any longer than necessary.
I am not confident enough that we will be able to deal with this gales. So here we have Yen, we have Ciri, and we have Triss. We also have blindingly obvious. Yeah, that's with Triss. Wait a second. This one.
Novigrad is a state of mind. Understand?
I've got a cold.
Go.
Off we go to Crippled Gate, and that's purely business, of course.
People, help me!
That's just talk.
Whoa there, Roach.
Not good.
Let's do this quick. Quicker. Or maybe painful.
That's just talk.
Get out of my sight. Your every move will be counted and judged. Pam, 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 pam.
I was a war veteran. Spare me, Crown.
That's just talk.
Eternal fire, why me?
So what the hell?
Days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Excuse me? I don't understand what's going on here. Was I supposed to save the guy? I mean, it probably would make sense. Let's give it another try.
But could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h.
Giddy up.
Ah! If I met you, mate, back there at Loch Marine.
I've had enough of living.
Ain't nothing pretty in this life save daffodils.
People, help me!
You're the oldest, so tell us. Just what's a whore do exactly? Well, my dad
Let's
told
do this
me
quick.
they do things.
For an eye!
circus. Burn it, hide it, whichever. Just don't get caught.
You're the oldest.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Well, my dad told me they do things Mum won't.
My mum hates to do the laundry. So that's what all
3 bandits in possession of magic contraband. Objects are dangerous banned to be destroyed immediately. Lucy, known as the Fox, hiding on Temple Isle near the bridge. Fritz, hiding near the Crooked House. Walter, last seen in the Lace Halls near the Putrid Grove. Bandits are to be apprehended, or if they resist, kill where they stand.
No point dallying.
Same shit as always. You ever get new
Guess
wares?
so. Looked in the window. Don't step on me.
I think we're in for rain.
Come on, Roach.
Oh, no Lloyd
Sorry.
around here.
Eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters their heads.
Washed your hair lately?
Ah.
Ooh. Whoa! Ah!
Thanks for your help, Geralt. We'd not have nabbed the bastard elsewise.
It pours.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the wall.
Come on.
Oh, I've had enough of living.
Never seen anyone swing a sword as quick as you do.
Like a noon-raised ticks, you're a bigger rag picker than
All
me.
places, why did that mage have to blow himself up
No
in my
loitering
alley?
round here.
I barely hung my things, now I gotta wash them again. Damn blood just won't scrub off.
My man comes home, blood dyed, head to toe. every
Many
day.
thanks to you,
Works at the
Geralt.
slaughterhouse, see, so I know your pain.
The
Got it
plague.
stains in cold water. Come on,
Day
easier
like
then.
any other.
I'm not interested in this concerned citizen.
The plague.
Long dead. Damn, Hunters got here first.
Oh, I do see a key, it's just right on the...
Wonder what this is.
Said that I cannot close it again.
Oh no.
Good folk! Mages have set the hunter's house
That
aflame.
witch the
They
neighbour
seek to
woman's
burn the city
hiding. I
down.
could inform the hunters.
This house,
Hey,
has it always been crooked? Oh, I've had enough of living.
Greetings, Hagrid.
Oh!
Scandalous!
Then we'll
Slow down.
Come on, you can do it.
Leave me alone.
dangerous giddens aware.
Damnation. A million debits and a million credits. Why? That makes 2 million. Neither is a state of mind.
Beg your pardon.
Choked to death on £3 of
Mate,
steam.
eat shit in your stew.
What's it like, beheading a king?
Uncouth.
I think, though, it was mentioned that she's under
Witcher,
the
sir!
bridge.
Help a woman in need!
What's the problem?
My house. Something haunts it. It howls, rattles chains, shatters plates. I fear merely being there. Will you see what sort of phantom this is? I'll spare no amount of gold.
Sure.
Sounds like a white or a puff bow. Fine, I'll tend to it.
Thank you ever so much. Come with me. I will show you the way.
Pam, pam, param. Pam, param. Oi, Witcher. Monster slaying. You get good coin for it.
Have we not met before?
Oh.
In Loch Muin, perchance.
Oi, think he can get his wife out the dungeon?
What can I say? I don't know. I just.
Goblets after the latest fashion. Get them here and only here.
They look
And her lad deals
The fashion
fist
has come from the south.
Soon everything will look Nilfgaardian. Know why? Because this will be a Nilfgaardian.
Our witch, and a worthy companion.
Don't enjoy being tricked.
Tricked? I only said my house was haunted. I could not know it was hunters.
Except the hunters knew exactly who they were waiting for. Reeks of a trap to me.
Very well. Perhaps I've not been completely candid. Especially as I've no gold for the reward either. Which does not mean you shall walk away empty-handed. Here, a key to a treasure. There are 3 in all. Follow the hunters to find the other 2. I must flee now.
Another warrant, but I already know about that one. You also have a warrant, I guess?
I'm knackered.
The famed Geralt of Riviera, I presume.
Oh,
Fuck.
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 Hey-ya.
Fuck.
Fuck.
This is a very elaborate manner of speech from those guys.
What's for fresh fish? What's this?
fresh fish.
You call this fresh?
Move on.
The mark of a dangerous guild.
Faster.
You know how to disembowel a man.
Feisty, eh?
Another day gone to shit.
None you,
Not so
when I
fast,
am.
Roach.
Look for your kind beyond the walls.
Okay. Some ore, some steel ingots. Okay. Not the most useful stuff, but I used some dimeritium ore so I can find use for some additional pieces.
Miserable and hungry.
Clear as the eternal fire.
Did you know elves now roam the city, selling...
That's it, Roach.
Ah!
Oh! Help! Save me!
I'm dying from
Was it
poverty.
happen to Foltest again?
Yeah.
What a bloody day.
Eternal fire. Father of all. It's not safe to go out on the streets anymore.
Behave, Witcher. Last chance to surrender unorthodox
what you can buy today.
grimoires and
Honor in the
tracts
fatherland.
in the sacred place.
Others won't hassle you, Witcher. But your average non-human can't do copper, can't.
Huh?
Now, what might Yen do here?
Ooh, Geralt the Monster Slayer.
It's a material
Other
world.
Care
and
to
I'm a
tie
material
me?
girl.
Yeah, funny how girls just pop in. But weird flex, but okay.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Ciri's.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Nothing to tell yet. Came to get you first. So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge? It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out, and I can't blame them.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Geralt. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
Do I know you? No, you do not look familiar.
Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
Seriously, you could have conjured some magic.
If I
Sleep for a while by the day.
Watch where you're going, eh?
Deliver us from
A real rogue you must be.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a sieve between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No.
We
No,
just
not
have a
really.
random listener, I
I'm
see.
glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Well, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So you played dead? No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
Oh, not officially, but you know how it is.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Huh. Explosives could take care of that?
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long. What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Got a snake's tongue as well.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl. Ooh,
Me?
Geralt
The
the
more I
monster
drink,
slayer.
the clearer
I've a
I think.
wild art. Care to tame me?
Okay, so this one will take me back to Zoltan and then back to Oxenfurt, which is kinda a lot. Have to mark those two. And then I'm going back to final preparations. Have to talk to Triss and to Ciri.
Sick.
Damnation.
That's it, Roach.
Ooh,
Move it!
got pissed like a racehorse.
Right one. Take a gander over here.
Washed your hair, late.
I also mentioned in the previous episode that I was going to read a little bit about my choices. But as you know, I didn't go to Vizima to meet with the Emperor.
Day wasted.
And I read what could have come out of it. And basically the guy was going to either offer me a reward, as he promised, and I had the choice of either turning it down or accepting it. And
Nothing works on the first like business.
I see no need for money, because well, I've gathered quite enough selling stuff.
Wheel of order at last! Long live Radovid! Hail the mage
murders happening
hunters!
in some house.
Your Greta's got the imagination of a drunk
Show me your
troubadour.
sword.
She never lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the corpses were shreds.
A stallkeeper. Another trustworthy source. Everyone in Novigrad wants others to listen to them. Fantastic tales are the easiest way.
Well, I believe
So yeah, I do not regret not visiting the Emperor. But I also read a little bit about the endings, and I hope we'll get a good one, but all in due time. I will tell about like what I consider a good ending in due time.
Looking for something in particular?
A pretty little trinket.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Lead the way.
We'll start with the bits.
Who are we gonna visit?
You'll see. Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Whoreson Jr.
Wrong direction. Whoreson's headquartered on Temple Isle.
So I thought. But I think we should check something first. Zoltan claims the word in town is we're more likely to run into Whoreson around here.
Deliver us from Evil.
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
I don't know.
Hey now!
Depends what I see.
Elves now roam the city, selling protected children.
I even heard about that.
Greetings. My sister won't believe this. Stupid old goat! You stink!
Bugger off.
Get out of here.
Little shits.
What can you do?
Huh.
Not what I thought I'd find.
Whoreson Jr. wasn't a pious man, but there came a moment when he prayed to all the gods at once for his life. Since the gods disliked Jr., they granted his prayer. Years later, he had just one regret, that at the moment in question, he hadn't surrendered to death, for he had had the courage then to do so. Courage he would never have again. Wonder what happened to him.
We'll soon find out.
Who's there?
Remember me?
You can. You little ass-fucked whore. You pay for what you did to me.
I'd watch your words if I were you.
Witcher! It's all your fault. Happy, you cocksucker? I've naught left. Not a bloody scrap. Human dignity left. No! You little shit!
On the way here, I didn't know what I'd do. Killing him was definitely an option.
Still want to?
No. This is worse.
Let's go.
We've done the hardest part. Only the pleasant bits left now.
Where are we going?
The Golden Sturgeon. A girl who works there helped me.
This girl we're going to see. Who is she again?
A friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion. I will wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The temple guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I take after you.
Hopefully she's not in trouble now. That would be unfortunate.
Everyone gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners. You're talking to a lady.
Stop Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is. Very dangerous at that. The butcher of White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the trees?
Eugen. He slew half the village. Dragged the bodies of the alderman and his wife behind his horse to Novigrad. Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
Sorry.
Thank you. They seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Ciri. Who's your charming companion?
Oh, that would be me.
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Really? What, for example?
For example, how you've saved her from woes so many times she's lost count. And how you always know how to make her laugh. That's Ciri, of course. Other ladies, however...
Bee, I'm standing right here.
All right. So, what brings you here, darlings?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop. Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage.
Yeah, that's not unfortunately the case, so...
This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh, my. It's beautiful. Thank you. So, will you stay for stew? And keep slaughtered a piglet this morning?
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both. And do take care of her, Witcher.
I will. So long.
Apparently some dwarf...
So, your friend, Bee.
What about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt, you're terrible.
What'd I say?
Yeah, he didn't
What's
say...
there to see in Far Corners?
The
anything
camp
bad.
of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the Temple Guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to Bee. And through Bee, I found Dandelion. You know the rest.
For you know neither the day nor the hour.
Is that so?
What are we doing already?
What do you want?
Temple Guard ought to get us, to my mind.
You know what you'll do to me.
Fine. Go. Oi!
Double shies. 1,000 times
Neighbours were so envious of that horse. And then, King's messenger came by, took Shaggy, left the young ones crying.
No more!
Oh,
Watch your step.
nasty, eh?
Dance, wench. Dance before I put the bowl.
Yeah, the PC is really swarming with people.
Long live Radovid!
Where's this friend of yours?
Yeah,
I suppose there! Valdo!
A bit. I bet me a pass.
Ciri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? Brought your granddad?
Hey, guy,
Ouch.
you're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses, and another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
We'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
Any way we can help?
Oh, don't fret about us. We always get by somehow. Right, Ciri? What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Pish-posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still race?
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
Sure.
Gladly.
A man after my own spirit. Come.
Geralt, choose one of these.
Coming.
From here to the old villa.
Well, that's a good start.
You were faster once!
Giving you a head start.
Hey?
Oh!
Watch it.
Sorry. But I mean, you are on the way, so... Why do you ask me to watch it?
Faster! You're trailing.
Watch where you're going or you'll fall. Can still beat you.
I let you win.
Lovely race! Well, this calls for a celebration. Stay the evening. We've several barrels of Kedwen's best. Bonfires to be lit soon, round which all will gather. This night shall be ours.
I'm afraid the dude might not return from the merchant. Or return being beaten or something.
You know, perhaps it's not my concern, but I'm glad you and Yennefer have ended up together.
Me too.
You took your time.
Guess we both needed a while to grapple with it.
So, what was it like? You know, when the wish lost its hold. What did you feel?
Well, there we were, the two of us, on the mountaintop. I looked at her and felt like I was exactly where I was supposed to be, at long last.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. Oh, I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town, not worry a whit about anything.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If, that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avallac'h's, we can do this.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning. For me, at least.
Don't worry about that yet. One thing at a time. You do know you can always count on me, whatever happens.
I do. Thank you, Geralt.
You promised!
In jest? Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
Where is he going?
Me too. Being a witch is a burden sometimes.
As is my inheritance. I'd so like to be ordinary.
Your life is yours, exclusively. You choose who you are.
Geralt, you know that's never been true. All because of this damned elder blood. My gift. My curse. It granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Can you renounce elder blood?
Then it's time to end this. Once we defeat Eredin, you'll be free.
Really? Eredin's hardly alone. There are others. They have plans for me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avallac'h.
Avallac'h's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
If you say so.
You doubt it?
There'll come a day when Avallac'h will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
Bonfires, wine, jugglers. What more could you ask for?
I could name a few things I'd trade it for, but it's a life.
You seem concerned. Things not go well with the merchant.
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked 3 arms and a host of legs for 1 healthy animal. We need horses, but we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life. Coming with?
That's a crime. Ah, shit.
Gotta be another way to solve this. Just so happens I got some coin I could lend you.
We'd have no way to repay you.
Wouldn't have to.
A generous offer, but not one to resolve this situation. The merchant didn't object to our coin. He objected to us. I'll not trade with such scum. Believe those were his words. And if he'll not trade, we've no choice but to steal from him.
Shit.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
I don't understand the enthusiasm about committing a crime.
Type?
Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
I mean, you can still buy... You can give the elven coin to the Witcher, right?
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
You can still give the elven money to Geralt, who is not an elf at least.
Geralt?
Maybe then Geralt will be able to buy it. I see a guard over there. A drunken one, or maybe a sleepy one, but still a guard.
Locked. Gotta find another way in. Huh, here's the key. Quick, get in here. Finally!
That's more than a couple of heads. That's surely more.
Woohoo! We did it!
Excellent work! Did you see the two fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
That was a crime.
Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help, and for visiting.
It was so good to see you all again. Hang in there, and take care of yourselves.
Don't forget us. So long.
I must bid Valdo farewell.
All right. See you at Dandelion's then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
Legends of the White Wolf?
Who would like more wine?
So, we have Yennefer, we have Triss, and we have Avallac'h. Let's start with Avallac'h, perhaps. Go to Portside Gate, and maybe to Tretagor Gate. Then it should be done. Maybe Hierarch Square will do as well.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
So, how'd it go with this healer?
I was flapping about, minding my own business, when suddenly up he pops and heals me.
This house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
I also saw some ruins in the cellar.
The passage is here, past this wall.
It was open, by the way.
This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gel's. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the Lady of Time and Space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree.
Perfect.
It's time.
I hate portals.
I like the detail how Geralt closes his face, trying to going through the portal. Well, at least we are not separated, that's good. Looks abandoned, I must say.
Where are we?
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, we must go.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And
you know what?
were there any people or elves?
Do you believe?
Damn it.
Have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea.
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that
there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
I feel like we might encounter some sand crab.
Ah, the portal.
looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
What are you going to do if you are stranded here? Excuse me?
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
Come on.
They just keep coming.
We can't hope to defeat them all. As soon as the portal opens, you must jump in after me. And die! 3, 2, 1. Very good. On time.
What a relief.
Quick.
You don't need to ask me twice. And I believe this time we got separated. And with that wonderful outcome, and in this wonderful place, which looks, I don't know, it reminds me of Dagobah, so maybe we will find Yoda here. I'd like to wrap an episode around here. I would like to say thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. In such a case, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.